Ready to rock? All right, guys, we're over here at the PGA Show 2020. I'm here in this amazing booth collab with True and Linksoul. True president, right? You head the entire operation?
That is correct. It sounds weird when you say it, but I'm the president.
There you go, man. Well, thanks for being here on the show. We appreciate your time and what you guys are doing to the game.
Well, thank you. I think that the game of golf could use a little bit of, refreshing.
Definitely refresh.
Yeah.
So just to get started, give me a brief intro about you. Not the brand, none of that. Just I want to hear about you and how you got to here today talking to me on this couch.
Yeah. Oh, that's a long story. So I don't know how long this podcast is.
Let's keep it a couple minutes.
Okay.
Take your time. I want to hear where you came from.
Well, grew up in a family that was just in love with the game of golf. My dad had built golf courses, developed golf courses. He had a little mom and pop driving range that we grew up on, just pounding balls when we were kids. So you could say I had been golfing since I could walk. My dad didn't take up the game till later in life and realized how much he missed out on, and he wasn't going to let us miss out on it. So we played a lot of golf. Even golf retail was just kind of in my blood, being around the golf shop. We stocked, different apparel and footwear, and I thought it was so cool. And my brother ended up making it out on the PGA Tour. He's been playing on tour for 16 years now.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize this.
Oh, yeah.
You're Ryan Moore's brother?
Yes. Yeah, I'd like to keep it a secret.
And now I'm like, he does look a little bit like Ryan.
Yeah. We share both parents, so we had a lot in common.
Was he the first guy to wear the shoe from what I remember?
Yes, he was. He was a co-founder. Ryan was literally involved from day one, picking logos, colors. We were sitting in a room with 5 people making decisions on which shoes we would release, which designs we liked, literally logo shapes, everything about it. He's been involved.
When I worked at a golf store called Golfsmith, no longer in business. I think it was 2009 or 10 when we started seeing you guys come in the shop. Is that right? Is that when you guys got started or started going to full retail?
Yeah, 2010 would have been our first retail products.
So we're about 10 years strong.
10 years strong, and we came out with this novel idea of making a comfortable walking golf shoe.
What a novel idea.
Right? And at that time, there was nothing else that existed in the marketplace. And we brought it out, thought, we'll just see what happens. And we thought we'd sell, maybe a few hundred, maybe a few thousand pairs. And just overnight, people responded so positively. And we said, oh, maybe we're onto something here. Maybe we should keep this up. And now 10 years later, I think we've finally built, the best line we've ever built. And things are heading in the right direction.
I would say so.
Yeah, thank you.
I've been following you guys, honestly, for the past maybe 12 to 18 months on Instagram and just seeing all of the beautiful posts you guys do. You guys do a great job on social. How else do you build awareness around your brand? Because it's not a FootJoy. Mm-hmm. It's not an Under Armour. Mm-hmm. You don't see them on all the big pros, right? Mm-hmm. How do you guys, or I should say, how do you broadcast your message to people about what you're about?
Yeah, well, that's a very good question. Thank you for asking. We really believe in being a relational company. I mean, it's all about the human relation, human contact, friends, family,
absolutely,
things of that nature. And so a lot of our exposure is just simply word of mouth. People fall in love with wearing the shoes, and they can't wait to tell their best friends.
Listen to me, right?
Yeah. And then, there's nothing better than a genuine, positive, review from a family member or a trusted friend.
It's all about trust.
And, so for us anymore, we're not worried about big marketing budgets to do something crazy. Even this booth experience, it's not like there's selling tables sitting everywhere and big graphics with #1 PGA Tour, shoe or anything. It's about hanging out, relaxing, enjoying, a good conversation and getting to know somebody.
Where did that come from? Like that had to be somebody said, we're going to be this kind of company and not that kind of company. Is that just in the family? Like that the kind of people you guys are?
Yeah.
And your friends and everything? It's like, we're going to build a business like this.
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest. I think we really found this just a few years ago.
You think?
You come into the industry and you see everybody doing things a certain way, and you think, oh, we have to do it that way too. But then you see brands that have really stood out for doing things the right way, like a Linksoul, who we're now partnering up with on this mobile shopping experience, and they're just genuinely, great people, down to earth, family owned and operated company. and we realized, oh, we can do this the same way. And it's been encouraging to see other brands kind of leading the charge and just becoming themselves, and not just trying to fit in with everything else that's happening here.
When you can be yourself, I think that's when things finally, like, the gates open. You said it yourself. You've only been doing it for like a couple years this way, right? I mean, I think that's 100% the formula. Like, just being friends with your customers, not necessarily a salesman. When I fit people, I care more about the relationship and hearing what problem we could solve. For you guys, you're just giving a better option to people, in my opinion. What do you think is the best product or most popular product you guys sell?
It's actually a really even split across our line. We don't have one shoe that stands out way head and shoulders above the rest, but I will say we've noticed striking a chord with our customers with our new knit lineup.
I love it.
Just the knit shoe is so easy to throw on in the morning, wear to work. Maybe you don't even play golf that day.
I know.
And then you're playing golf in warm weather, and it's like, man, you can feel the breeze through them, and they're so comfy. So we've really invested in our knit lineup to offer, 3 new knit styles this next year to kind of build on the legacy that our first knit has really brought into our attention.
I love like the wingtip stitching of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just showed my dad these the other day, and I took it off my foot and I said, hold this. Just put it in your hand and be like, holy shit.
Yeah.
He was blown away. And the same thing. He's like, I could use this for walking in the office.
Yep.
And, when you see, I mean, obviously we're in the booth here, but you see all these other people around today. A lot of them are in this kind of shoe right now.
Yeah. And if they're not, they're wishing they were.
How does that make you feel as president of this company? Seeing your shoe start to actually find its way into people like me, regular golfers from Philly, completely other side of the country.
Yeah.
And there's everybody in between.
Yeah. I mean, we're just thrilled to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Like for us, it makes our day when we have people write in and say, man, finally, like I can play 18 holes and not be in pain, or like finally a golf shoe that I'm like proud to wear to dinner afterwards, and I'm not ashamed, and I got to take them off in the locker room right away. For us, it's just like, hey, I'm glad that we can be a part of the solution and provide people with something that's not only comfortable and very versatile that they can wear around, but a great value for a quality
It's a great value, quality products. And, at Inflow, that's what we do is we highlight brands that focus on customer first, value, high craft, all the good stuff. They care about it. They don't just care about revenue. They care about building it the right way.
Yeah.
I love seeing the collab between you guys,
Mm-hmm.
Linksoul and True.
Mm-hmm.
How long has that been going on?
Man, we've been friends now for 10 years.
No way. Really?
Yeah, we've known him since day one, since we've been out here. My brother Ryan wore Linksoul for most of his professional career. And John Ashworth, the founder and owner, has been a close friend and at times mentor to me as we're, trying to figure this business out. And, for us, it was just a natural thing. We just enjoy each other's company. We share a lot of the same, values and same vision for golf being more of a lifestyle than just a sport you're playing. And so it was just a natural connection. And we, one day decided, hey, let's try a collab pair of shoes, see how it happens. Yeah, you're wearing them. And they, the
Link Soldiers.
Link Soldiers,
Love
yeah.
it.
They turned out great. Honestly, that was our fastest selling shoe we'd ever done. They sold out overnight, and we're like, oops, we should have made more.
I think it was the color.
Yeah, it might have been the color.
I think the color and just the fact that it had another tab on it, the little extra logo, and just showing this is a special edition.
Yep.
People love that.
Yeah. And, I think there needs to be more just, networking and collaborating that happens across the industry. You see, the show is a perfect example. All these brands just really walled off from each other, and they're all, at odds with each other, and they see it as a big competition.
Yeah.
Where I think
you guys
there's a
have
lot
no
of
walls.
Yeah, we don't have walls. You're right. Pun was not intended. But yeah, we just believe in like an open, creative, collaborative way of thinking. And, for us, that means finding people like, John Ashworth and the Linksoul family to kind of team up and say, hey, let's do something fun and cool. Let's make a few of them and see if people like them. And since it's been working, and people are digging it, we have a bunch of new things in the works that we'll be releasing, and we're excited to tell you more about it. One of them being this pop-up shop. So we
Tell
built
me
this
more.
pop-up shop that is literally our booth space.
I see a bar tap and
Yep.
like some hangers. You guys built this out. You built this out yourselves, or
Yeah. We kind of designed it to just be like a mobile pro shop, so it can pop up anywhere.
I love it.
We're both heavily e-commerce driven companies, and the only downside of that is we don't get to see our customers face to face. We don't get to meet a lot of them.
This is the first time. I didn't
Yep.
see the shoe when I bought it.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, I know that shoe is going to be great.
Yeah.
If not, I get to return it, which is thank you for that confidence. But at the same time, it was like, yeah, I don't need to hold it. I know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
this has to be game changing. So you're going to do
Yeah.
this just on the West Coast?
Yeah, it's going to travel the West Coast. I wouldn't be surprised if we had several of these going
Yeah.
pretty soon. But we're going to just start, in our hometown's backyard.
Guys
Start,
are gonna do
in
great.
Arizona, California, and go all the way up to Seattle where we're based, and just kind of see how it goes. We just want to meet with our customers, pop up at your local like Muni, do the member guests, go to the music festival and, show that golf can be cool.
Absolutely.
And just kind of do these kind of fun, experiential shopping experiences.
You just stole the word out of my mouth, was experiential.
Mhm.
Giving somebody an experience versus something else.
Yes.
Something that they can't get behind a computer screen. Do you play golf? I would imagine not a lot because you're busy as hell. I do
Yeah.
see a lot of your team members playing golf on
Yeah.
like a couple days a week.
Yeah.
How often do you get to play?
Oh man, I still probably tee it about once a week.
Good for you.
But I don't play a lot of formal 18-hole rounds.
There you go.
So I play a few holes here and there
I'm the
whenever I
same way.
can. But yeah, I play as much as I can, to be honest. But young family, just about to have a 2-year-old daughter.
Congrats.
Takes a lot of time, in addition to running the company. So, as often as I can play, I do it.
Do you think score has something to do with our happiness on the course? Because I'm going to give you a story. When I was young, like
Yeah.
15, 16, I played with my dad.
Yeah.
We'd have the front 9 on the card, right? You flip it. I'd shoot maybe like a 51 or a 49. And I'd be like, yes, I'm done. I'd take the card
Yeah.
and I would throw it in that little part, like that little open compartment in the cart. And after that moment, completely gone about score. Do you agree or have a similar mantra kind of thing about it?
Man, I definitely did growing up. I'll tell you what, I grew up playing competitively.
Yeah.
And seeing the way that, the competitive side of the game affected me versus somebody like my brother.
Yeah.
My brother's wired to just be, in the zone, play competitively, good day. Bad day means I'm going to go work harder and grind more. Totally different mindset. So I think there are people that are wired to love playing competitively
I
and
agree.
keep the score. But I found that I enjoy myself more out there when I'm just having fun playing with, the people that I care about, family, play a lot with my dad or best friends.
It's amazing.
For me, I do like a good competition from time to time, but my game is not competition ready right now. I tell you what, still maintain a decent golf game, but nothing that'll be scaring the ranks of the PGA Tour anytime
So
soon.
let's say True had their own golf course. Like
Mhm.
you guys get to design your own course. How many holes does it have?
Oh, that's such a good question.
What's the sweet
Oh,
number?
man. I mean, if I could just pick the right number, I would say 9's not quite enough. I'd
12?
go with like 12 or 13 holes.
Or
I'm going to go
13?
13.
Lucky
I'm going
13.
to go 13.
That's nice. You can put
settle it on the
you can
13th
have
hole.
I'm sorry, you can have this guy on all the flags.
There
right?
you go. Yeah. The dead golfer, man.
Oh man. So about the collab, you
Mm-hmm.
guys have the pop-up shop. I obviously see what you guys have done. I love wearing Linksoul as well.
Yeah.
What's next for you guys? Like, where are you guys going to be in 5 years, 10 years? Are you guys even talking about that, or are you just focused about now?
Oh no, we're constantly looking at the future, man.
That's great.
And for us, it really comes down to the simple, practice that we're trying to get a little better every year. And I think if we keep doing that, we keep building better products, we keep being more thoughtful about sustainability and the quality and innovation and style, and continue to connect with our customers in a positive way so they're having good experiences, then we're moving in the right direction. We have no plans to, become this mega company overnight. But I think if we keep doing the right things and treat people the right way, then I think growth's just inevitable.
I agree. You guys are doing it 100% right, in my opinion. Like I said, I've seen retail, I've seen big brands do their thing, but you guys are doing it right, in my opinion.
Thank you.
Yeah. So guys, check out True Linkswear. Oh, one more thing I forgot. Mystery box. You guys got me, man. I
Yeah.
told myself on Wednesday of Thanksgiving week, I'm like, I'm not going to buy anything. And then I see mystery box.
Oh, yes.
And that's where I got a pair of majors.
Yes.
And
yes.
and it just, I mean, it's going to completely change up my shoe arsenal right now.
I like that.
Who came up with that idea?
Oh man, that is actually a good question, but it's our marketing director, Brandon.
Okay.
And he loves the mystery box. I think he came up with the tagline, curiosity builds, wonder awaits. That's his tagline for it.
I love it.
But he has just always been a fan of the idea, and it's just a fun way. We don't discount our shoes ever. They're always at full retail.
Yeah.
And so, we want to give back to our core customers. So we don't actually put out ads during Black Friday or anything. It's just
That was the thing. Yeah.
if you're a customer of ours, you kind of know, queue in, we're going to do something fun and playful. And this year, the mystery box took the cake.
It was a winner.
We sold a few.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
And built some awareness around it, right? Because then you got people diving into your brand saying, yeah, I'm going to get all this stuff.
Yeah.
I still have a gift card I got to use.
Oh, there you go.
So there you go.
Well, you got the great combo then. Gift card and a pair of majors. Yeah.
You guys are doing everything right. Keep it up. Keep grinding. Pleasure
you.
having you on the show. We'll hopefully see you next year if I come back. That's going to be my goal. I know you'll be here.
Yep. I'll be here.
And keep the walls down, man. Just let everybody in. You guys are going to make a huge impact.
Cool. Thank you. I appreciate the time.
Yeah, definitely. Guys, check out True Linkswear if you haven't already. They make the best shoes on the market, and they're doing it the right way. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.